So what if I told you that a new Call of Duty game is going to be coming out in the very near future? What if I also told you that this Call of Duty game is going to be free to play, it's going to feature a ton of iconic maps and weapons from both the Black Ops universe as well as the Modern Warfare universe, and on top of all of that, it's also going to have its own separate zombies and Battle Royale experiences. Now what if I also told you this game was only for mobile?
Do you guys not have phones?
Yeah, you...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and out of nowhere, we got an official announcement last night regarding Call of Duty Mobile. Like I mentioned during the intro, this is going to be a free-to-play, best-of Call of Duty game that features guns and maps from pretty much every single Black Ops and Modern Warfare game. Now, what makes this even more interesting is it appears that specialist weapons will somehow be involved because we see footage of Torque's Barricade as well as Firebreak's Purifier, though we don't necessarily see the characters themselves. Instead, we see a bunch of generic Modern Warfare soldiers along with some iconic characters like Ghost as well as Captain Price that we will be able to play with. Now, as of right now, there is no official release date for the game, but it will be apparently coming out very soon, and they gave us this trailer, which you guys have been watching in this video. The reaction from the community has actually been pretty positive so far. Fans are happy that the game is free to play, and there's definitely a huge market, as you guys know, for mobile games, but my freaking goodness, can we please get a game like this for console? For years now, we have been begging for a best of Call of Duty game to release on console. It started when Call of Duty Online first became a thing, which, if you guys don't know, COD Online is a PC-only version of Call of Duty that's only available in China, which basically takes a bunch of things from the Modern Warfare games as well as the Black Ops games and puts them into one giant game, right? Well, the problem is, it's only available in China, and it's only available on the PC. You can play it, you can download it and play it from the United States, but of course, the connection is going to be terrible because you're playing people from literal China, as well as, of course, you probably won't be able to read anything that's on your screen. So the big question right now is, why in the world is there not a game like this that's received a worldwide release on console as well as PC? I suppose it's probably because Activision does not want a free-to-play game like this one potentially cannibalizing sales of new Call of Duty games, right? But man, a game like this would be really fun to play on our consoles in our own country against people from around here. That would be pretty freaking cool, right? Call of Duty is unique because it's a series that has been around for 15 years, and there are lots of franchises like that, don't get me wrong, but very few of them have annual releases like the Call of Duty series does, and because of that, there have been hundreds of different maps, hundreds upon hundreds of different weapons, and all sorts of different perks, and specialists, and kill streaks, and characters, and all sorts of stuff like that that they could just throw into one giant game. That would be really cool, but unfortunately, I feel like with COD still releasing annual titles every single year, it seems like it's almost impossible for them to do that because there's a lot more money to be made by remastering individual games rather than just taking all the best content from every single game and throwing it into one super game, right? But still, as somebody who has been around for a very long time, as somebody who has played every single one of these games and remembers when all these maps, guns, and characters were brand new, I would really like to see a proper Call of Duty Online style game released worldwide on all platforms, and maybe one day we'll be able to see that. But for right now, we have Call of Duty Mobile coming to your phones and tablets and stuff like that very soon. Once again, we don't have a release date for this, but apparently it's going to be coming out soon, and I figured I should probably make a video discussing it here today. So I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Leave your thoughts and feedback down there in the comments. What do you think of Call of Duty Mobile, which is basically just COD Online, but ported over to our phones, where of course we can play them worldwide? Will you be playing the game? And what do you think about the possibility in the future, probably the very distant future, of us getting a proper best of Call of Duty game? Would that be fun? Would that be something you would be willing to play, or would you prefer them to remaster individual games? I think that's actually a really interesting discussion we could have there. Would it be better to take, like, say, all the best content from Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, as well as Call of Duty 4, and then making one super game? Or would it be better to individually remaster Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3? Leave your thoughts and feedback down there in the comments, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.